Hello friends, welcome back in the Golden Tee Lounge for another Season 7 preview. Season 7 coming May 6th, Monday, not long from now. This is South Pacific, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hole preview. Who knows? Let's see how bad I play, and that'll determine, how many holes I show you. Hole 1, still drivable, at least with this setup. And if you haven't seen any of the other videos, the big thing to know about these new tees and new tees and pins is that it is for both Golden Tee Live and Golden Tee PGA Tour 23, 24. Those 5 main courses: Bonnie Moor, South Pacific, Missouri, Manhattan, and Scablands. And some of these may look familiar. They might be a slight adjustment from the Season 5 or Season 6 tees. And they may just be completely different. One of the courses, you'll see a par 5 that turns into a drivable par 4, something that Jim Z has done a handful of times over the course of the last couple of years. For example, South Pacific Hole 3, this is very much different from the original tees that were on the right-hand side of what you're seeing on the screen, and the Season 6 tees of the left-hand side. Now you got a more straightforward look and should hopefully help in tournament match play. At least for me, this is a hole that becomes easier. It's a lot better to get that eagle. It is not as, oh crap, it's hole 3, I might screw this up. And then even this one, hole number 4, par 5, doesn't change a ton, but it does get a lot shorter. This area of the fairway, usually unable to get to in the first 2 seasons of 23-24. Nice little 8-wood in there. I could have probably used the hybrid. Really depends on where you land. I was on the first cut, so that was okay for me. Hole 5, par 3, nice and short here. A little bit of elevation, so for me, I have the super spin clubs. It's going to kick it back a lot more. Of course, just right past the green, because we can't have a hole-in-one on a video. We can't even get great shot points. That's all right, though. These things happen. Now, this one, hole 6, at least at first glance, does not seem like it's changed a ton in my eyes. Well, as soon as I hit that, I realized I really effed that up. That's okay. These videos are not made to be perfect, and I will never be perfect at Golden Tee. I will be lukewarm at best. Just don't do what I did. Don't hit that tree. Take your eagle. I should have thought that one out a little bit more. Hole 7, this is a perfect example. A par 5 that is now a drivable par 4. Although this is not easy. This is fun and challenging. It's 371. I missed the damn trackball there. It's 371. Of course, I missed the trackball. It actually works out well. But you have a lot of rock you have to worry about on that green. So thankfully I missed that trackball because there's such an elevation change, you really don't need to hit the ball as hard as I was trying to do there. All right, nice little par 3 action, short again, 100 yards, of course. Skip the hole-in-one, hole-in-win, doesn't go in. No great shot points either, another 7-footer, but that's all right. So when you go to your favorite watering hole starting on Monday, May 6th, or if you turn on your home edition, you will see all these new tees and pins. Now, this is interesting. Hole 9, this is a big change because this hole is no longer drivable. So disappointment, I'm sure, from a lot of you guys that this is no longer a drivable par 4, at least with this tee box we're seeing here. But it's interesting, completely different tee box. It's definitely going to change the scope of this. It will change scores a little bit. And who knows, maybe there are drivable setups from that sand, depending on the wind and the tee box placement. So, shooting all right. So we're going to keep going a few more holes at least. Hole 10, par 5. Another very different setup now. This one gets a little trickier because you could either go back, go up top here to this layup spot, which is probably what you're going to do most of the time. If you want to get cute, you can go to the right to those thin strips, a fairway, but for me, why would I risk that? It's not going to change my shot a ton. You lose a little bit of the elevation change, so depending on your club set, maybe. But for me, 3 hybrid is going to be the way to go, especially with that 13-mile-an-hour wind blowing down towards the green. All right, hole 11, par 3. Little lengthy here. Gonna need some fringe love. Of course, too short. I missed that terribly. As soon as I hit it, that damn ball was nowhere near. All right, we can't end on a par. The longest putt par. That's horrible. So what we're gonna end with instead is an attempt at a nice little eagle here on hole 12. Not a ton of change here. I definitely hit that way too hard. But let's see if we can at least make the eagle putt. And then we'll send you guys on your merry way. Look at that. He made a putt. Holy crap. That's amazing. I'm just going to chalk that up as a win. Give you the flyby here on hole 13. And then for the rest of the hole and these courses, you're going to have to stay tuned and get out there and check those new tees coming Monday, May 6th. Thanks again, friends. We'll see you real soon.